27.25, 28.75. Good morning, everyone. We are live. It is 10 after 11. I'm sorry, we're a little late this morning. We're transitioning from our private group, from the Zoom group, to the Tuesday stream. So 27.25 resistance on the ES to 28.75. That range is going to be a huge resistance. Same on Facebook, 173, 176, super high resistance. Same on Netflix, 385, 400. Sorry, that was Facebook. Facebook, 173, 176 resistance. Square, 55, huge resistance. So start looking at the resistance. I'll show you what I use, the triple ETF SPXS, to help you monitors your long and offset your delta risk. So if the market crash again, you don't get killed. Okay, I think the government here is injecting a lot of liquidity. I've told you for over 10 days now. They are injecting huge liquidity in the repo market, huge liquidity. They are injecting even in the market. They are buying stocks. They are buying ETF. The market here is not a functioning market. You know, while we have a lot of debt and the economy is crumbling, we have the market going up and up and up and up and up and up. The market. Why? It's because it's manipulated. But it's going to be manipulated to a certain point, because at one point between that 2750, 2900, people are going to go sell their 401k, and they are able now to, you're able to take a distribution in your 401k or a loan in your 401k. If you take a loan, you have 2 years to pay it off. Okay, if you take a distribution, you don't have an early prepayment penalty. So a lot of people that are strapped for cash are going to think about this. Okay, that's super key. So let me go here. Share the feed to everybody. Let me go here and share it to our guys also here on Facebook. I am, by the way, here with Fred, Zele Garner, and George, one of our best traders for income trading. So, George, Fred, hello, hello.
Hey there, how you doing?
Good morning, how's everybody?
And I'm going to go on the feed so I can see some of the questions. We'll do Q&A. Before we do Q&A, we'll go through charts. So, let's share the screen without any ado. And let me know if you guys can see the screen. We'll look both at the Pro Tools and the retail tools as well to do some analysis. Be careful, option expiration tomorrow. They might want to hold the market as high as they can now, maybe coming back as a double top, to have cheap options coming into tomorrow. Okay, Facebook is already deteriorating. Amazon already deteriorating. This 2050 on Amazon, 2000 is critical on Amazon, guys. You know, live here now. We have phone and we have the guys. So hold on. So, as usually, please, if you appreciate the Tuesday stream and you want more streams and more social media content to help you navigate those markets outside the private group, your likes, your comments, your engagement is super appreciated, guys. Soon we'll need an haircut. What do you think, guys? Fred? No haircuts in quarantine.
My hair and my beard are growing and growing.
It's getting longer and longer. Yeah.
I'm lucky my wife, when she was young, was a beautician. She cuts my hair.
So remember, disclaimer to everybody. When I speak now and I say one, there's about a minute, depending on your internet connection, to 2-minute delay, guys, for the guys on YouTube versus the private group on Zoom, okay? Just want to let you know. So let's get going. Let's go one shot at a time. We're going to take one shot of our volume indicator on the ES right there. We're going to switch to, well, we're not going to switch it. We're going to stay to the 60-minute chart. So see everyone, all of this here on our full Pro Tool is huge resistance right there, which is this 2750 this morning, which perfectly held into one of our big resistance gray dash. We have this 2800, and we have it somewhere 2875. So I expect this box 2750, 2875 to be a huge resistance coming for the rest of the week in the market. As a matter of fact, if you look at the market, we start having a big problem with a retracement on Facebook. So a couple of stocks I want to give you that you will have to watch. Facebook, 170, 176, resistance short. So I'm trying to help you guys here. Square, 55. Netflix, 390, 400. And Tesla, because we are going to short some Tesla again. That has been one of my biggest winners, guys. Tesla, right? We are going to do the 575, 625 resistance on Tesla. There was a 565 this morning, by the way, on Tesla. So I'm not sure if the guys are seeing what I'm doing here on YouTube. So I see a huge delay there on my side. Do you see a huge delay on your side, guys? It's Fred that is better in
Only about 15 seconds.
Yeah, I see a huge delay on my side. Like it looks like about a minute. So maybe I'll reduce the charts, close some windows. You have FOMC coming, the FOMC minutes tomorrow. Tomorrow you have also option expiration. Everyone, what else do we have? We have CPI on Friday. And most importantly is the earnings. What are the earnings going to look like, guys? Really, you know, what is that going to look like? Earnings, because we have no, guidance. You have no nothing. See, I mean, unemployment report, the next one coming in May or at the end of April is going to be horrendous. We know that already. Don't forget also is that the market is a discounting machine. So how much have they discounted? How much are they anticipating a rebound? And something that I was reading on Zero Hedge that is interesting is we might have the first wave of coronavirus. It might slow down, but then they expect a second wave. And we have to be very careful. And how many weeks can we go like this in quarantine and continue having the small guys being hurt, businesses being hurt, people who are going to go in bankruptcy? You know, how fast can they deliver the PPP check? How fast can they deliver the $10,000 for small businesses? How fast can they deliver the $1,200? You know, I mean, people are seriously counting on this, guys, to survive and pass the next 2 or 3 months. What else? A lot of people right now too are nervous, you know, they are anxious. But right now we are blessed here to be able to trade from home. You know, we don't have to go to a job. We don't have to work in a supermarket. We don't have to go in the hospital. We don't have to work at the hospital like those people, the nurses, the doctors. Those guys are like heroes. Like really, frankly, me, I'd be scared to really do that job right now. You know, my fiance is a nurse, and every day she has to put a mask, and they have to put protective clothes at their but she works in the doctor's office, but they are adjacent to an hospital. The point of the matter is we are blessed and lucky to do that. But the key when you do this business every day, 3 times a day, you have a little bit of profit. Let's say you got that short this morning and your liquidation value went from 10,000 to 10,005. Take that $500, get it out of the way. It's not a video game, guys. Up, down, up, down. You got to chop the trees and pay yourself and send that money into the bank account. If there's one thing you need to listen from me doing this 26 years plus, you know, having taken a $28,000 account to 121,000 live here streaming with you guys, you know, since February 19th, 3 days before more hedge funds that started trading on Monday, and we shorted that on Thursday with our full Pro Tool and retail tools, is pay yourself, because 90% of the traders lose money. And this is a little choppy right now, but there's a lot of volatility still. There's great ranges still. Pay yourself. You got a nice short this morning. We got a nice short this morning. Pay yourself. Then it rebounds. Structure your delta. You know, be delta neutral. A short or long. A long put, a short put. So it comes back up. You don't get completely crushed on your long put. So practice mastery of delta, put, calls, debit spreads, credit spread, breaking leads, understanding delta mastery, understanding theta mastery. If you don't understand that, go below this description of this video, take our free 14-day trading challenge. Get on our app. You know, we have an app every day that helps you with buy zone, caution zone, absolutely free. So we have a premium service and a free service, but take advantage of this. You know, the free service, the buy, caution, sell zone on the ES. We give you that every day for free, guys, right? And that helps you navigate the market as well. So this is very, very important, you know. Whether we have the full Pro Tool, the double cloud tool, guys, be proactive getting tools that helps you. I mean, the full Pro, the cloud tools available on all symbols on Thinkorswim with no extra data from your broker Thinkorswim is only $297 license for the year. If for $297 you can stop bleeding, make more consistent money, and be in the right direction of the trend of each underlying, guys, with support and resistance, this is a huge edge for only $297. So if you're serious about this business and you cannot afford $29 a month, then you are not serious, guys. You know, you should go and do something else because you're not serious. You know, a business have expenses. You know, I have 3 businesses. We have contractors, we have marketing, we have accounting, we have legal. There's businesses. This business is the easiest business to start. 2 screens, 1 computer, 2 brokers, right? Commission free on stocks, and be prepared because 90% of the guys lose money. So there's a right way and a wrong way to approach this business. And you want to do it professionally because you're competing against the best guys in the world right now. When 2/3 of the world is at home, a lot of the guys don't even know how to trade and day trade, and they are doing it right now. So you might as well be prepared because unfortunately, when you trade, there's a transfer of wealth from the people who are knowledgeable to the people who are not knowledgeable. Okay? So let's get going. And we're going to review charts. I gave you, we anticipate this resistance to be key, 28.75. 27.50 on the ES is going to be huge. Now, retracement, the first big retracement is going 26.30 ES. After the 26.30 ES, we are going to go. So I'm going to clear the full Pro Tool and we're going to go to a weekly chart. So here is the full Pro Tool weekly. So I think at one point, we are going to bump here. See, this is a nicer picture to see the big picture. Actually. We are going to bump here. That's that 27.50 I was talking to you about, to the 29.25. So 27.50, 29.25, coming here, somewhere, and boom. And this will retest the 2018 lows at the very least, which is 23.17. If we break those 2018 lows, everybody, right? We are going to crack and make new lows. And those new lows are possibly, if it happens, 1850 to the 2000. That's what we did say, 1800, 2000 SPX, you know? So 2018 low or equal low, which is 2174 or 2157, I think, 2174 maybe, right? And or SPX 2000, 1850. And this is going to be critical. So you need to be very careful. So again, if this is helpful, super appreciated. The likes, the comments. If you want more stream regularly like this, we're trying to do it like Tuesday YouTube stream now. So Day Trading Zones YouTube Tuesday. So let's go through some of the charts you want to review, guys. First come, first serve. You know, so if you're on Zoom, you guys will be the first one because of the delay. Give me some charts. I will look at the some of your charts, and then we'll wrap it up, and I'll take Q&A as well for everybody. So Marco OCL. So let's do Marco OCL weekly chart. Dan Arrow, ping that. So to me, this is here. This is a short between 40 and 52. So reshort. 40, 52, reshort. I prefer here, I mean, that 52, 60 areas is even better, right? But you got to stay within the trend for now. Okay. Next, we are going into TAL for Marc on YouTube. The guys on Zoom, you guys are first, so hold on. Some guys on YouTube. AMZN for Herman. I've done that yesterday with the entire group. To me, Amazon has a big problem here at this head and shoulder level, which is at about this 2050, 2055 is a big problem for me on Amazon. It will be confirmed if it goes there and recross those two, which is about the 2000, 2050 game over for Amazon. Next, we are going to go to some of my guys on Zoom, Casco, and then we'll switch back to the guys on YouTube. Casco, 308 this morning is doing fairly well. As a matter of fact, on Casco, I don't know if you guys remember, I did a back ratio and I kept the long and it expires in 10 days at 335 call. It was 10 cents and now it's 53 cents. I'm looking. That's it's rebounding. So Casco, I think Casco is having a problem here around that 315. It rejected the 315, so be careful. This 315 area on Casco. You have a range now, 315 to 90, that is establishing itself on Casco. Don't forget earnings. You know, obviously, Casco earnings will be fantastic because of the up demand and the holding at least this quarter. Okay, next I'm going on YouTube to have the guys there, TAL. Not really sure what it is. I've never traded that. Not even sure if there's hold on, I'm going to put the ES here so I know what the ES does on the screen. So I love you guys, but I need to monitor what's going on here. TAL, let's see what the heck. Also, one thing that I urge everybody, I'm going to give you, so 322p, I don't like that at all, but I'm going to teach you something. Make sure you're looking for companies that have return on equity over 20%. Make sure that you are looking growth year over year of over 20%. Make sure that you are looking for companies that have cash superior to debt level. Because right now, in addition, DTZ zones for entry and exit, in addition to those zones, everybody, you need to have really rock solid fundamentals on those stocks. You know, we do research and analysis for institutions, money managers, and the retail trader now for 17 years, guys. Started with trading immunity and day trading zone 11 years ago. And the research, the tools that we gave, guys, cannot be just done without looking at the fundamentals. So if the zone looks good, but you look at the AT&T cash to debt, it's horrible. You look at other company cash to debt, it's horrible. Right now, the company like individual that have cash and no debt or less debt than cash will survive this and grow from this. Okay. Now, yesterday we had the discussion with others that possibly an equity firm, everybody, you know, possibly an equity firm like Blackstone, BlackRock, they might have a lot of cash because they are smart. They did like the stuff I was telling my community a year ago, to go at the bank, take a 90% ELOC, take that money from the ELOC, go to another bank, put the money there for bad times. Because right now, if you want a 90% ELOC at PNC, good luck to get it. You are not going to get anything. So when you're at the top of a cycle, credit is readily available. I'm a big market cycle guy. As a matter of fact, where is it? Somewhere in my books here. Here. Look. You know, debt cycles, principles, Ray Dalio. I have the debt cycle, you know, mastering the market cycle from Howard Marks. I have been obsessed about those market cycles. This is why I was able to really time properly. Did not expect the virus, of course. Nobody was. But the tape on our tools 3 days before was extremely clear for us. On February 19, we made $19,000 profit stream on YouTube. February 20, that Friday, 21,000. That Monday, I came the biggest profit ever with $50,000 on that Tuesday or that Monday with Tesla short. Why? Market cycles. Your study of market cycles, you succeed, everybody. You know, that's it. There's no secret. So a lot of those BlackRock, Blackstone, they might have more cash because they want that cash. They took the cash before the shit hits the fan, excuse my French, and they are going to redeploy that cash and buying real estate, assets, distressed company, distressed asset when the time is ripe. That's what they do. They are smart. Okay. Let's go. Let's do a little bit more charts. I'll do another 5 charts and we'll be out of here. Tesla for gems, which I've done 20 times. Tesla, I said 600, everybody. This 580, 630 is game over. So 630, 580, ding, ding, shorty. Okay. Next, we're going to take guys on YouTube. George W. BA. So George W., which is not our George. So down arrow, ping that. BA, in order for Boeing to be an interesting buy, got to pass this 215, guys. See, it needs to pass this 215. Me, if we can get an equal low Boeing at 100 to 90, I'm buying. 90, 100. I think we're going to go around here. Like they've done here, this 190, 200 is bad. See? 200 to 15, huge resistance right now. Go there, it goes back down. Here, it's a buy. 90, 100. Possibly, at one point, if they hold that 152 and that 215, we have a 300 target. By the way, that 300 target is lower high. See what I mean? So we have 90, 100, 152, 215, 300 on Boeing. But be careful because down arrow on the full Pro Tool, that we use for our private mastery group and the hedge funds and the institutional clients, down arrow, ping that. And this is all resistance here, guys. Okay, resistance here, and the trend is still down. Okay, so we have a triangle, and you need to be careful at the end of the triangle. Next, another one on YouTube. I'll take SPY for Joe. And I think this 275, 295 is game over, guys. So here, 275, 295, 300, let's say, because it's close enough. Big box, yum. Okay, guys, next. Madison, Facebook. So let's go. Then I'll do Marc-André. Facebook, I told you guys this morning, it's a 175, 185 short. 175, 185 short. Okay. And by the way, I need to cover my short here. I forgot. Put a short on Facebook. Okay, I'm out. I was like George, short stocks. This morning we took a short, and thanks to George in the room. If George is around, we call it in our live room. George is one of our best trader, income trader especially, and Fred, they are guiding the community with me. By the way, guys, is there any advancers, decliners you want to pinpoint right now before I continue the chart?
Well, they are up. The advancers are 23 over 1, okay? And the advancing are 56 billion. Okay, that's pretty high. I was just actually writing it down because that's for this week. Well, it's only 2 days, but even through last week, that's an extreme high.
Hold on, repeat that slowly, please.
Okay, the advancers are, again, it's changing so fast. It's 56 billion. Okay, and the decliners are only 128,000. So really, in that scope, it's zero. That doesn't really mean much, but that's in the last couple of weeks a weekly high, and we are starting to move up a little bit on that.
Guys, do not forget one thing. I'm looking, the crude guys are going to talk on Thursday. There's been a lot of manipulation in the markets and crude. They are going to try to bring it as high as possible, like I said earlier in the beginning of this presentation, to allow people to take money out of their 401k, which is whether it's a loan against your 401k or distribution. I'll be glad to explain the difference in another stream, but you can Google that as well. Yeah, this is available on Google. So I think they are giving a chance to everybody to go as high as possible to get out and take some money, okay? Because that's like essentially them controlling ETF, bringing the market up and up and up. It's like giving you a package because your net worth might have been down 50%. Now they bring it up 30%, and they give you another chance to get out of the market. But don't make no mistakes. I think no matter the economic stimulus and everything, the impact on the economy is going to be bad for at least 6 months to a year. And then after, hopefully, we turn again this economical cycle from, euphoria to denial to despair. We start being in the despair phase. How long the despair phase of the cycle will last, I don't know. And then we go back. And remember what I told you in many, many YouTube videos for the past 2 years. It works like this. The cycle goes like this. So here you have denial, you have euphoria. So this is euphoria. Here, like we had in February, denial. See, I can pass it completely where it was, as I am a very obsessed about cycles. Denial, February 2020, high. See what I mean? Euphoria was 2018. Despair, right? March, April 2020. So from here to here, I don't know. Is it 6 months? Question mark. Is it 1 year? Question mark. Is it 2 years? The average cycle is 12 months to 2 years. I think this might be a faster recovery. Watch my video. I was poo-pooed. I had a video called 2019, 2029 versus 1919, 1929. I wrote this, I did this video like a prophecy, guys, weeks ago. And people were poo-pooing this video. If you look at this video, you'll be, holy shit. Look what he said, what happened, and the parallel. There's a big parallel because there was a pandemic then, there was a drop of 30% then, and then we had a huge rebound till 1929. So let's see. I don't know. What I'm saying is right now, it's going to be interesting that you are a student of the economical cycles. I'm going to take another 3-4 charts and I will be done. Hopefully that helps. All of this, those weekly sessions helps you. Remember, to check the descriptions below this video to get 14 days of free training in stocks and options. If you want to understand how to do this with tax efficiency and asset protection. And most importantly, if you want to be in touch with us with real-time alerts on social media and stuff, we post on Instagram, YouTube. Here, download our app, get the buy, caution, sell zone, absolutely free on the ES. You don't need to sign for our stock options premium or stock premium. Just get that at least. Buy, caution, sell zone, absolutely free. Okay, so on YouTube, we have ADSK for David K. David, let's get going. Same here, David, 161, 170 area, short to the 100. That's it. You have down arrow, you have down MACD. It's not a pretty chart, my friend. Down, resistance here, target here, or equal low. So could be potentially 126, 100. 126, 100, resistance 170. Okay, next, we're going to do for GOK SKYW. Don't know what it is, but let's go. SKYW. Skyline. Not a pretty chart. I think 19, you game over here. Huge resistance here. 1924 resistance. Go here. Double top, down. Okay. Next. BYND. Let's go, BYND. Down arrow, ping that, Sam, on the full Pro Tool. It starts having some support here at the 62. You have a 62.83 range. 82, 62. That's your box. Next, I did the Facebook. Facebook low target is 150. Facebook. That's for GM. Disney, and then I'll go to my guys on Zoom and do them as well. Disney. So Disney is very important for me because I have Disney too. Having this 120, 115, 124 is a big problem. Lower high on Disney, down. Okay. Let's look at our guys. See my guys who were on the live room with me. I told you to be careful. They are going to come back and back. They have been back, right? Fred and George. See, I was short with them, but I said, be careful. If I were them, I would double squeeze as much as possible before the options Wednesday and Friday, because they want the options to be as cheap as possible to short this. They don't mind doing what they've done this morning where the market goes down, they double their money, squeeze, new high, down, double their money, new high, down. But this game is done at 2,800, 2,900, 2,975. It's game over. So let's go with the guys on Zoom, and I'll go back to my Zoom. So Nadim, PYAC. Let's see. It's not coming, so I don't know what he gave me. PAYC. Down arrow, ping that, short. No. So short like everything else. You know, it's going to be a 223 to 40. See, I like to see the double top there. 230 to 40, and it's down, and it's here on its way to 150 or retest the lows from 2018. You guys have to be careful on a lot of those stocks. We have not revisiting a lot of the 2018 lows on a lot of the tech stocks, everybody. A lot of the tech stocks. The market has, but not the tech stocks. See what I mean? Paolo Viello. And I'll take two more and we'll be done, and then I'll give you a wrap, everybody. So Viello, 53. Yeah, 53, 68 there as possible, you know, 53, 68, short, lower high, ding, 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 right? And back down. So back down where? That could hold higher lows there. That 53, 62, you know, I have a feeling they'll hold higher lows here on the energy, so it might be 45. So you have a 45, 53, 68 there, range for now. That's your box. Okay? Guys, I love you. I'll go back on Zoom if there is more Zoom charts. But hopefully those are helpful, guys. We give you a plan for the week. We give you support and resistance on the ES. Like I said, they are trying to bring it as high as possible right now. The Feds are controlling the liquidity, everyone. So what happened is, you know, they bring it up, they short, they squeeze back, they try to make a new high. So the 27.50, I repeat, to 29.75, extremely dangerous for the longs. The longs, you know, people who made money on the longs is done. You know, I bought Carnival Cruise at 8.94, I doubled the money. But Facebook at 140 did very well. This is done. Between this 27.50 to 29.75 is a up, down, that is very dangerous. But you have to assume that if you divide your tiers, let's say the range is 2,000 to 3,000, and you divide the market by tier, you are in the last third, which means you have a 66% chance of losing money by chasing longs. So if you're long, reduce your long and use this triple bear ETF there called the SPXS. This is what I buy against my longs so that it offsets my risk on my longs. And I buy some triple bear ETF here between this 12 and 14 area on my portfolios to protect my portfolios from downside. I hope it was helpful, everybody. Again, if you want more streams like this, you want more content on social media, please share with your friends, people who have trouble with their portfolio, people who are nervous and anxious with what to do with their retirement, their 401k, you know, their portfolio right now. You got to be with a community that trades real money, real account, people who have proven themselves over time, not just listening to kids on YouTube. You know, we have tools, research, analysis that we've done for over 17 years. We trade the market for 26 years. That's all that we have done since I was 22 years old, everybody, and I'm 48. So please, whoever you're listening to, make sure they trade real money. They are willing to be passionate and help you, because a lot of those guys don't want to help you, right? And just stay tuned to what we do, and hopefully it helps. You know, we have helped countless of guys. Last week, there was a guy on our YouTube stream this weekend. If you look at our Facebook group, I posted a picture of the woods, and he wrote, Greg Ramirez, $7,800 last week. When everybody loses money, when everybody's afraid of their job, this guy from his home did $7,800. I cannot promise you that you'll be the next Greg Ramirez or George. But what I can tell you is you being tuned with what we do on social media with our false BS promises can help you. Get the app, go below the descriptions, get the 14 trading challenge, and get in our live room. Come in our live room. You know, the live room is now available on a monthly basis. It's always been closed for mastery. It's not even public on our website. Love you all. Take care. I'll see you next Tuesday. And I'll go back with my Zoom group and take some of their trade as well.